Hi, this is day 5 of our 7-day challenge, deep squat malasana. To warm up those joints, I pick the version in a heel sit like this. If you would like to prefer warming up in the standing position, doing the pull-ups of the knees and open your knees to the side, feel free to do it. And I'm gonna sit here. As you can see, I changed the hotel. I'm back in Vancouver downtown and I have a nice view out here. Okay. So during the warming up, I'm gonna share with you an observation that I have. So I went on a hike yesterday on Vancouver Island over big routes through the rainforest. And I noticed that my stability, especially in the ankle, was much better. And I'm quite sure that it's because I'm doing this challenge, right? So 3 days or 4 days already make this big service for me. So, all right, maybe you have sensed everything, something like that. And we have 2 more days. Good. So let's get into position. I transition very quickly into here. I move the camera a little bit so you can see me better. Okay. As usual, arrive in the position and then straighten your back, chest open, and find your breath for today. Remember, all 10 toes are on the floor, especially the big toe. If you just started this position, like very, very new, try to be on day 4, not on a block, or turn the block that way that you can go a little bit deeper, right? Or maybe you're already prepared to come into the full position. Just listen to your body and feel how it is. So normally when I get into this position, I start with the classic posture. I come in Malasana, the typical yoga posture, and I'm gonna use my elbows to push my knees a little bit more outward, and then and then I would start to, try to grab and pull the floor with my toes like this. You can see it there. And I do it left, right. Okay, and then stop. You want to stay around about 2 minutes. If you feel good in the position, you of course can continue until 2-3 minutes. All right, my shins are okay. Well, I didn't really have time to do my jump rope training because of traveling, but that gives a nice break for my shins. So after half a minute, I personally would try to bring the feet a little bit closer, and I also would try put my feet more parallel, meaning turning the heels a little bit outward. Because now I think I'm a little bit much better warmed up. And poof. And watch your breath. Your breath is your indicator if it's too much for your nervous system. And exhale the effort. Exhale the tightness. Don't keep it inside. Okay? And maybe you've noticed I don't need a break anymore. But what I would like to add today, day 4, is I'm gonna get up a little bit and sit down. And get up. And if you get up, push into your heels to stand up. Okay? Maybe one more. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower down again. If you like, you can open your arms with the straight arm. Open your chest, open your knees. I'm gonna put my feet even a little bit more parallel. Works quite well today. Now I feel a very nice stretch in my back. I'm pressing the big toe into the floor. Press, press, press. Look forward. Look forward. And now I'm coming back into the classical posture because I felt it was pulling my breath too much. Okay, that was good. Okay. 1 more minute here. That happens if you don't pay attention. So I'm going to stop talking now and focus on my practice. Any thought which pops up now, push them away. Stay connected with your body, with your hips and your ankles and your knee. Once in a while, especially when I stop this exercise and I go into position, I feel like inside the knees a tightness. So there's a very strong pull at the inside of the knee maybe. What you can do is with your fingers, you try to grab that part and go deep and go to those spots are very tight. It's a very local fascia release that you're doing to yourself. And I'm going to turn around so you can see. Especially this side, this part of your inner knee. That's often causing the sensation of a deep pain in your knee. But it's not in your knee. It's this art pulling on the joint. All right? And nobody looked at this part. Everybody's looking at the quadriceps or the front of the knee, but this is very rarely and in the inner side of the knee. So that would be the part where you now can put the inside of your elbow right in there. Very gently push your knees apart in that part. And then you're doing 2 things. You're opening your legs and you're massaging, opening up this tight fascia area, inner side of your knees. Okay. Ooh. I don't know how you feel, but for me it comes in waves today. Tightness, and it's okay. And then it gets tight again, and then it's okay. And so I always think, oh, today it's good. And then, oh no, it's not good. Oh no, it gets, yeah. It's very interesting what phases you go through when you put yourself for longer than 5 seconds into position. It allows your body to work in the area. You give it time and the chance to be worked on by your system, by your fascia system. Okay, look at my toes. All toes are on the floor. And now let's get out together, everybody in his version. Today I'm gonna put my hand on the floor, come into my knees, and I'm gonna end today like I started in this heel, sitting and give myself a nice stretch. So well done. Day 4 or day 5, or I really got lost, you know it, I put it in the video. And deep breathing. Okay, that's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.